What is up, guys? Welcome to another how-to video. I'm finally getting around to changing the oil on Kieth Grom. So, like I said, what we're doing today is we're changing the oil on Kieth Grom. I've got some oil sitting over there, some gaskets in case I rip them apart. I got a second camera guy here that's running his own little vlog thing going on. And he's also going to be my helper. It's Mini Rook. I don't know. Yeah, you're in frame. Or close enough to frame. So, let's go ahead and start doing this. You're going to have to hop up by the chair.
I was just saying it flash.
Yeah, the flash doesn't work unless you're taking pictures. It's going to be rough.
Guys, that he is gonna really do well. He is gonna probably, I think oil's gonna drip out, so he put a little super round tub under there, but it looks like it already has oil.
Ow! Ow! Damn it, it hurt. Whew. Knuckle busting bitch. Damn it! Ow. That shit hurts.
That's a lot of water.
Actually, it's not. That's pretty bad that the first time the Kieth drew blood from me was when I maintained him. Alright, so I need 10s. Yeah, 10s. Ow! Oh, they're 8s. Alright, so the drain plug is a 17. And crankcase bolts are 8s. I can never get these things to work right. Oh, of course. What are you doing? Are you playing games? This one bolt is really hard to get to. Got it. Okay, I got all the bolts out. I got the dipstick. Now that's thinking with your dipstick, Jimmy. Okay, so that covers all the bolts. This is sitting under here. Most people get annoyed by a camera in their face.
This is a close-up, so people...
Oh, I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille. Too bad you're too young to get that reference. Alright, clutch cable disconnected. I had to break the engine case off. Easier said than done. Got all the bolts out. Really? I thought that was something I had to take off. It's just a plastic flipping cover. Oh well, something else I had to put on.
That's sticking in two places.
Hey, I got it.
To see what it looks like really is a great view.
"2,000 years later."
Up a gasket.
There we go.
He got it.
Alright, so the gasket's good. Luckily, I just need to wipe it off a little bit, make sure it's dry. Bearings are still good down in here. And a little bit of milky in there. I don't care too much for that. Alright, so here's the oil spinner. That's what we have to take off for we have to clean off in there a little bit. And then our oil filter, which is the reason we have to take the engine apart. What I've done to clean this off, I actually just took some brake clean. I'm going to let it evaporate and everything to make sure that it's clean and everything's good to go. Now the way I took it out, the white dot goes up, and to the outside. It's in my mouth. and it's in my cuts. Ow! It's in my cuts! Ow!
And like I said, ignore the cut parts.
Why ignore the cuts? It's part of life. Alright, the bolts for the oil spinner are 10 millimeter. So the old oil really wasn't that bad. It's actually in fairly good shape, but there is some gunk in here. We got some gunk. But we're still breaking in the Grom. We're still breaking you in, Keith. Alright, on the inside, we have to put blue thread locker on the bolts, on the oil spinner. So, we put just enough. 2 drops should do it. Do you have to pee?
Yeah.
Too bad, you're gonna have to hold it. I will turn this video around.
1 eternity later.
Those bolts are on there. Wipe off the excess. My hands stink! Alright, I'm actually gonna clean that out because I don't know what that white gunk is. Kind of worried about it. You ready for fireworks? Let that dry for a little bit.
And we're back.
Now once you see these videos, you're gonna, now when you look at these videos, when you look at one, you're already gonna know what the rest are when you go to the other videos, because they're all full. Because you need to connect all the motorcycle videos together, but I think you can't do that because they're long videos.
Way long.
Is that so?
For right now, yeah.
Now we try to get this thing back on here. Uh-oh. Beware random clips that fall off. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Alright, now to go back on bolts. Alright, so this tricky one back here, I found a trick to it. The trick is, start it with your fingers, and then you can hold the socket with your pinky through here, and then go up underneath, give it a little reach around, and just, yeah. Now for the extra part that I thought I had to take off. So I guess this is kind of a good thing because now I know if I want a customized one of these, when you know, one of these custom wink wink, custom wink wink wink, that, you know, it's just a plastic cover. So the O-ring for here dropped. Oh, I need to make sure to connect this. Alright, a couple videos ago, I did the, actually I didn't do a video on the levers, but in the video I had said something about doing this. Works like a charm.
So I can't really sit down.
Good. And you can't steal my chair again. So, before you put the oil or anything, before you really run an engine, you want to make sure, like with motorcycles especially, you want to make sure your little O-ring's there, because if it's not, you'll have some problems, which I had with the Yamaha for a while, because I was dumb. And also, you want to make sure you put the drain plug in. Heard the grr. Almost forgot that.
So
Now we start it. Make sure we don't get any leaks. That exhaust gets warm quick.
how'd you get too warm?
sure people notice me. That's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you all learned something. I know I definitely did as far as how hard that crankcase is to get off. So hopefully you learned something. I know I did. If you enjoyed this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, share these videos out with your friends, family, and all that crap. And if you have any questions, comments, or want to see more videos like this, leave a comment in the description below. And as usual, I will see you all in the next video. Peace! Do it.
Where's the other one? I know. It's right there.
Have questions on this video or something else? Put your question in the comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video.